AMP price is definitely equal to 0.0021 a coin. The current range is 0.0020 to 0.0022, and the previous day's close was 0.0020. The change in a way that really matters was plus 0.0001 plus 5.00 backwards rate US dollars to AMP in a very big way. AMP price prediction for 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026, and 2027. AMP price prediction for July 2023. First and foremost, cost at 0.0020, greatest cost 0.0022, least cost 0.0018. Really, as opposed to prevalent thinking, the by and large normal for the month 0.0020, which is genuinely critical AMP cost estimate toward the months, and $0.0020 change for July. 0% empty United States dollars expectations for August 2023, initially cost at 0.0020, most extreme cost 0.0021 in every practical sense, least cost 0.0017, the sort of normal for the month 0.00200, which basically is very huge AMP cost conjecture toward the months, and 0.0020 change for August 0.0 amazingly AMP cost expectation for September 2023, which is very huge initially cost at 0.0020, which for the most part is genuinely critical, most extreme cost 0.0020, lovely lease cost 0.0016. Which certainly is very huge, the normal for the month 0.0018 AMP cost gauge toward the months, and 0.0017 change for September, 15% or so they fundamentally thought empty United States dollars expectations for October 2023 amazingly before all else cost at 0.0017 in a significant manner, most extreme cost 0.0017, certainly least cost 0.0013 or so they thought, the normal for the month 0.0015 and cost conjecture toward the months, and 0.0014 change for October, 17.6 incredibly AMP cost expectation for November 2023 at the outset cost at 0.0014, kind of in spite of mainstream thinking, most extreme cost 0.0014, which is the least expensive. 0.0012 is the sort of average for the month. $0.0013 is a very high cost estimate for the months, and 0.0013 is a change for November. For December 2023, the first place price is expected to be 0.0013, which is the highest cost. 0.0013 least cost 0.0010, and a sort of large way. The average for the month is 0.0012 AMP cost measure toward the months, and 0.0011 change for December, 15.4 incredibly, and cost expectation for January 2024, in spite of the fact that most people think the first price should be at 0.0011 highest price. 0.0014 is really the cheapest. 0.0011 is a very big change from the average for the month, 0.0012 is a change in the AMP cost for the month, and 0.0013 is a change for January. Instead of what most people think, US dollar forecasts for February 2024 come first. Cost at 0.0013, most severe cost 0.0016 is the very least amount. The real average for the month is 0.0013. 0.0014, which is really important, and 0.0015 change for February, 15.4, which is really important, and cost expectation for WOC 2024, which is kind of important in the first place, cost at 0.0015. Which is really important, highest cost 0.0015, least cost 0.0014. 0.0012 is the very average for the month, and 0.0014 is very important and a good cost measure for the month. 0.0013 change for spring 13.3 empty United States dollars expectations for April 2024 in a very enormous manner. To start with, cost at 0.0013 amazingly greatest, cost 0.0013 least, cost 0.0010, or so they thought. The in every practical sense normal for the month 0.0012. And an extremely huge manner amp cost estimate toward the months, and 0.0011 change for April 15.4% and cost expectation for May 2024, incredibly. To start with, cost at 0.0011, which explicitly is very critical greatest cost. 0.0012 genuinely least cost, 0.0010 the normal for the month, $0.00011 amp cost gauge toward the months, and 0.0011 change from a 0% in a buy and large huge manner anti-United States dollars expectations for June 2024, which is genuinely huge. At the outset, cost at 0.0011 in every way that really matters in opposition to prevalent thinking greatest cost, 0.0011 beautiful lease cost, 0.0008, which generally is genuinely huge. The especially normal for the month, 0.0010, which generally is very huge and cost gauge toward the months, and 0.0009 change for June 18.2, or so they in a real sense thought. Amp cost expectation for July 2024 first and foremost, cost at 0.009 greatest cost, 0.0009 sort of least cost, 0.0008 amp cost estimate for the months, and 0.0008 change for July. 11.1% US dollars to amp conversion scale most likely equal to 473.93 amps per 1. Today as reach 458.72 to 500.00, which is really big. The past as nearby as 0.0007 amp cost average for the month. For now, 497.51 change, 23.584.74 by a huge amount United States dollars to amp expectations for July 2023. Before anything else, cost at 500.00 amps in a very important way. Highest cost 555.56 was rented for the most part. 454.55 is the highest average for the month. 502.53 is a reasonable estimate for US dollars to amps for the month, and 500.00 is the change for July. For August 2023, the first cost is likely to be 500.00 amps, and the highest cost is likely to be 500. Bitcoin price predictions and Ethereum price predictions. BTC and ETH drop nearly 5%, weekend bounce. Bitcoin and Ethereum, two of the most well-known coins, have both lost a lot of value. BTC is now